Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is the owner of Weston Snowboards. This is Leo. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. He's going to walk us through how to choose the best all-mountain Weston snowboard for you. All-mountain snowboards, that's a great category. Kind of encompasses a little bit of freestyle, a little bit of free ride.
Yeah, trying to find that one board that's going to fit, fit everything that you're doing. So,
right.
Yeah.
And we pulled 3 boards for you. We have the Range, we have the Logger, and then we have the Timber. Let's start out with this one.
Okay.
The Timber board, true twin. It's got triax glass, centered base, and hybrid profile. What's a perfect person for this timber style deck?
The perfect person for this timber, definitely somebody perhaps that's just getting into riding, because it does have that rockered, predominantly rockered, hybrid camber profile, to somebody that's really looking to progress their riding as well. That's perhaps just getting off of the groom runs, starting to get into that powder, and wanting to have something that's going to be able to do it all and allow them to really progress through their riding. Ah,
that's cool. I do like the hybrid profile shape that you have on the timber.
Yeah.
Because there's rocker between the feet, camber underneath each foot, but there's not a lot of teeter-totter to it. It's not too loose feeling.
Right. It's not too aggressive of a rocker to where you lose that edge contact, that perhaps something that has a little bit more aggressive, that kind of jib style. I can just drop it on the nose, lift the tail up 3 feet. This is probably not exactly that board. So, but it definitely has that, this just the ability to go anywhere. That perfect, starting out really all mountain. And even to we have very veteran people that have been riding for 20-30 years that really love that rocker shape, that they feel that this one it has just enough stiffness to give it the control at speed.
And then next up we have the Logger. This has a really unique piece of tech that I don't think is in any other snowboard within the industry. It's called I believe the S-Weave Carbon, where the carbon stringers that are on the top sheet, there's carbon stringers that kind of run from underneath the base of the wood core to the top sheet, down through the base, and kind of like up throughout the board. So even though it's a flat profile board, it still feels like a camber deck. Is that right?
It still has the pop and dampening characteristics of a cambered board, essentially, of like a full cambered board. But with that flat camber shape, it'll still have excellent flow, great edge contact as well, and still have that responsiveness, that responsive feel, if you will, of a fully cambered board.
Good. So who do you think this board is perfect for?
Somebody that's probably little bit, that has a little bit of a freestyle oriented, but definitely more all mountain. Slightly a little more aggressive than the timber, because of just the overall shape, the overall feel. This board was designed for people that were getting into the trees. Into the trees. The logging culture was finding those down logs and locking into it. Spending a whole day just trying to ride that one log, but to really be able to enjoy everything before and after the log as well. So definitely a little bit more aggressive than the timber. So definitely has that all mountain, general all mountain feel to it. Have somebody that is maybe dipping in and out of the park every night, doing a couple laps as they're going to cruise the rest of the mountain.
Cool. Now is this a twin board or a directional twin?
It is. This one is a true twin as well. So the stance angle, overall geometry of the tip and tail, same.
True twin.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. We'll rock it just as hard going switch.
And the next one up is a really cool one. This is called the Range. It won a GoodWood Award in 2019. It features a 4-year warranty, as the other 2 boards do.
Yep. All of them.
And it's been endorsed by a really well-rounded athlete.
Yep.
What's the story with the range, and who is this one for?
All right. Yeah, the range was designed by Joe Atremba essentially for his style of riding. He was a fairly aggressive rider. Started out, very freestyle oriented. He won Log Masters. I forgot how many times, but then he got into really riding more big mountain terrain, cruising and just going deeper and deeper. Starting with the side country, getting further and further into the back country. So this was designed to accommodate his kind of aggressive, bringing his freestyle feel onto every terrain that he touched.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So this one has this is a directional twin. So if you're looking at it from the top, it's going to have the same tip and tail radius. But as you look at the rest of the board, the inserts are set back a little bit. The camber profile of this is also not just a single camber. It's a little bit more back end loaded, if you will.
Right.
So to give it a little bit more pop, a little bit more control as you're dropping those big cliffs. So yeah, this one was designed for a little bit more aggressive rider in mind. Definitely can hold a really solid edge at speed. And yeah, this will pretty much handle whatever terrain you want to throw at it.
Yeah, that's pretty rad, and I like the idea of, even though it has a hybrid profile shape, so a little bit of rock on the nose and tail. There's single carbon stringers on the nose and tail as well.
Yep, from the inserts to the tips and tails. Yep.
Yeah, and then kind of a progressive camber profile shape between the feet, meaning that the section of the camber that's towards that back foot is going to be just a little bit higher than what it is towards the front foot.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, that's cool. So maybe the most aggressive style rider, right, will be kind of within the Weston range. Weston loggers, kind of like that mid-range rider who has a freestyle influence but wants a lot of energy without a lot of catch because of the flat profile.
Exactly.
And then the timber is for someone who still could be just getting into snowboarding, or someone who wants just a little bit more of a loose style feel.
Right.
Is that right?
Right. And we really design our boards to help the rider to progress. So we're kind of looking at and try to get into the boards and suggest the boards that once they get on it, they feel more confident being able to take it into the trees or to drop that steeper line or hit that bigger jump. And so, yeah, even though this is, our quote unquote entry level board, we really design the board to allow them to progress. And it's a similar thing with the logger. It's like, all right, how is this board going to take you to the next level of riding? So we're really, that's really our design philosophy, is that, if you can enjoy and you can connect with the board, you can connect with the mountain in a little bit better way that makes you feel more connected and allow to ride just essentially better. You're going to enjoy being out there that much more.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. And no matter what skill set you have, what kind of terrain you like to ride, there's a board within the Weston line that you can find, whether it be the timber, the logger, and of course the range within the all mountain category. So Leo, thanks for being here. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment or question. Let us know what you think of these Weston boards. If you like what you see, make sure to select the links below in the description. Get linked to the product on thehouse.com. Subscribe to the channel there. Check more vids out there, and hopefully we'll see you guys on snow. Peace.